Welcome to the Boxing Bookie. We are back. It's good to be back. Got a good one for you guys today. Going to get into Diego Pacheco and Kevin Sadjo. I guess these names, man, I can't give. Diego Pacheco and the poor man's Christian and Billy. Right, let's get into it, guys. Before we do, please like, share, and subscribe. Follow me all forms of social media: 3D Boxing blog. Please consider becoming a Patreon. Consider becoming a member as well. $5 a month gets you the absolute best gambling advice. Gets you the lock of the week. The Patreon gets you all the updated props, the live betting. The membership gets you the long-term parlay. It gets you asked to Bookie anything as well. It also gets you the members only chat, the long-term parlay, the members only chat, the VIP chat. It gets you all that for just $5 a month. So make sure to become a member today. Also become a Patreon. Link is in the description. It's in the ticker below. Hit the join button to become a member. After you guys do that, head on over to carnivalbar.com. That's carnivalbar.com. It's the nutrition of a steak, the convenience of a bar. The Carnival Bar is clean, shelf-stable nourishment, crafted by hand for adventures, picnics, and everything in between. That's pemmican refined. Carnivalbar.com. Carnivalbar.com. The nutrition of a steak, the convenience of a bar. Use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. That's promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. After you guys do that, head on over to YouTube. Check out Texas Boxing Scene on YouTube. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe that channel as well. All proceeds from that channel go to autism research and recovery. All right, let's get into today's show. I want to give out a shout out to my boy. If you guys are ever on my live streams, you guys know Jab Zuda. Yeah, Jab Zuda. I always want to say, he said after watching the tape on Pacheco, it becomes obvious that he's not very good. He's not ass, but he's not very good. And that's kind of my take on Pacheco. Long, rangy guys. He stays behind the high guard. I'm not a huge fan. I don't think he does a lot very well. He's gotten to this level. He's now struggled in his last couple of fights with McComey, guys like that. It's just, I think there's a limit on him. Wide base. He covers a lot of the ring quickly. Long legs, wide base. He covers a lot of space. He can close the gap. He can get away. He keeps the jab out there, and he uses a bit of feint. He wants to use and control the center of the ring. He's not a huge volume guy. I don't see next level anything about him other than the jab is super long. He can keep you at bay with it. He can win rounds with it. Like I said, not a high volume guy. I don't see him finishing. I don't see him following up much. I don't see a great finisher. I just see a lot of things that just not there in him. He stays behind that high guard. He's got decent hand speed for a guy that, a lot of times guys that long, they're slow. Their punches take a long time to deliver. He's not one of them. His hand speed for a guy built like that is okay. Keeps the earmuffs on, and sometimes he's afraid or unwilling or unable to let his hands go. He blocks shots well. He stays composed. Good, sharp counter puncher. He's got some decent timing. He's got sharp counters. It's the jab that's going to carry him. I don't think his power is next worldly. I know he's got some knockouts. You've seen that dip off as his competition has gotten better. I don't think he sets things up well, so I don't think he's going to set up knockouts. I don't think he's got one-punch power necessarily. He hasn't really gotten a knockout since Soliski. His last couple of fights have gone the distance, and guys who he should have outmatched, and not that he didn't, but he hasn't looked great in them. And it's just there's a lot of flaws in him. I mean, his strengths are what his strengths are, but his weaknesses are glaring, and he doesn't have a lot of strengths, in my opinion. Sadjo, like I said, he's the poor man's Christian and Billy. I don't mind this guy. Decent feet. He hits some angles. He can pivot on the inside a little bit. Keeps pressure on. High volume, relentless pressure fighter. Needs to be on the inside. Throws everything heavy-handed. Everything is hard. He's heavy-handed. Everything he throws is big. He throws a lot of wide shots, but there's no uppercuts, right? There's no uppercuts on the inside. He's got some short hooks and stuff, but there's nothing up the middle on the inside. I want to see him really come up with some uppercuts, but he doesn't have it. He leaves himself open coming in. He's face first. He does block shots with his face, which I'm not a big fan of for a number of reasons. Decent hand speed and athleticism. He's got some explosiveness. He's a blunt object that just marches forward behind heavy shots, and I don't think he's very difficult to figure out. It's just, can you sustain it? Can you stand up to it? I think Pacheco can keep him at range, even though I'm not the biggest Pacheco fan. He's got decent head movement. He slides his head off center line a little bit. He digs the body. Good body punch. He does commit to the body. I do give him kudos for that. Likes to lead with the right hand. Sometimes he loops it. Sometimes it's straight. He throws it from a bunch of angles. Uses feints. Uses the lead right. Does not utilize the jab enough to get inside. Stays in that high guard. Coming in, blocking shots. Like I said, I made a note. There's nothing. There's no uppercut up the middle. I wish there was. I wish he had that in his repertoire. Keeps value on. Keeps relentless pressure on. He is a fun fighter to watch. He's a pressure fighter, volume guy, decent power, good power, whatever you want to call it. He's got good power. But he doesn't use a jab, and he walks in too many shots. And ultimately, I think that's going to be his downfall. I can't, as flawed as I think Pacheco is, I think the odds on this, I think this is a good parlay piece. We're going to take a look at it now. But I definitely think Pacheco is going to be the bet here. I wouldn't get too caught up on the props here, the methodology. I like Pacheco on the money line. I would just throw him in my parlay. I think it's a good parlay piece at minus 500. It's not terrible. I would take that Pacheco at minus 500. It's going to make you $20. I would lock that in today in my parlay. Other than that, there's really nothing else I like on this. There really isn't. So the only thing I have for you on this, I think Pacheco could knock him out, or he could just, he could slow the pace down. He could hold them on the inside. We could just grind this thing out to a distance. So I'm not too convinced. I do think Pacheco wins. I'm just not convinced either way on the methodology. If you're getting plus 200 by Pacheco by decision, that's not a bad bet, but I'm just laying off and throwing Pacheco in my parlay. Let me know what you guys think. Please like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Follow me all forms of social media at 3D Boxing, 3D Boxing blog. Remember to become a member. Become a Patreon. Link is in the description. It's in the ticker below. I am losing it today, guys. December 11th, 2025, from Texas to the world. Thank y'all, and God bless.
Don't miss a tweet, post, story, or video. 3D Boxing is on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Hit the subscribe button now to stay inside the ring.